Everton and English international Theo Walcott, kind enough to join us this week on Indoor Soccer. And Theo, we promise we're going to get to soccer, but there are much greater things going on in the world right now. And we saw the reaction from so many players in the Bundesliga in response to the murder of George Floyd here in the United States. What is the sporting world's responsibility and a soccer player's responsibility, even in England, in reaction to what's going on right now?
Well, first of all, obviously, it's very sad what's happening across, obviously America now, across globally as well. Not just with this incident, but with the pandemic itself. But yeah, it's something that saddens me that it still happens in this generation, this time. And it's something that I feel like we need to educate from young, so that this generation and the next can, be the future really. And I feel like these sort of messages that we're seeing and what's happening can hopefully, in some cases be a good thing. And, obviously we want change. So, but as regard to football, soccer, sorry, I go in the dressing room, there's different cultures, different nationalities, all sorts of different, cultures and stuff like this. And everyone's treated the same. There's no discrimination, none of that. And that's where it should be. And it should always be like that. And, I feel like with football, it brings a lot of people together. And, it's not having football at this moment in time can be very frustrating, not just for us athletes not playing, but the general public that can't actually go and watch the games at the moment as well. And anything we can do to help with how people are responding in a very difficult situation that's happening, we are going to do so. But yeah, it's like I said before, I feel like what's important now is the next generation just to put out the right messages anyway.
Theo, when you think about now, I mean, I think that's absolutely fantastic. And with football coming back, I think there is that opportunity with the platform that you have on the field. Let's talk about on the field. When you return to the field of play, Everton have been in a good run of form under ANCELOTTI and working your way up the table. What do you expect this to be like? Have you played in stadiums that have been empty with no fans in the past, especially a place like Goodison Park where you rely heavily on that home support? What do you imagine this is going to feel like when you step back out on that field?
Until it actually happens, it's hard to put my head on it. Really, I've seen clips of what's going on in the German league at this moment in time, and it just seems obviously very strange sort of way of playing football. Obviously Goodison Park is, renowned for the fans that are the extra man, and we're going to deeply miss our fans because that's what football brings people together. That's what it's about. But we're going to have to deal with it, and it's just we're going to have to just get on with it, really. I feel like there may be some players that will thrive not having people around. I don't know. Some players love the fact of, getting abuse or whatever, and it sort of spurs them on just to prove people wrong. Some people generally can't handle that and they go in a shell. But you never know. You're going to be all sorts of score lines. I feel like as an attacker, for me, I'm, in the Bundesliga at this moment in time, there's a lot of goals. So hopefully still people are sort of slowly get into their fitness, and I can I've been looking after myself throughout this time, so it's something that I'm looking forward to, just getting back to playing on the field, to be honest. I really am.
You're not just a player, but you're also a fan, and you said you've watched the Bundesliga. A debate going on right now in the United States and around the world is the use of enhanced audio and crowd, because there is nobody in the stadium. People are actually watching at home. What are your thoughts on that? You think that should be used in when the EPL comes back online?
Do you know what? As a player, I personally wouldn't like it, but I would understand that the broadcasters putting it for the people at home to watch and having that audio. As a player, I just think you want to deal with the game, and if you're getting audio that's happening, it's just, and there's no one there, it just seems just a bit odd to me. But as people watching at home, I totally think it's a great idea, to be honest. I've talked about, obviously, with FIFA sounds and all this. I just think, yeah, for at home, yes, but maybe not when the players are playing. I think they're going to be just, and as well, it may distract from the sort of stuff you don't really want to hear on the sidelines or on the field as well. I think it's a good thing, it's a good deterrent anyway.
You've had the opportunity to play for two legends in Ancelotti right now and Arsene Wenger at Arsenal. What are some of the big takeaways that you've pulled throughout your career from those two managers?
Do you know what? They're actually quite similar. The way they manage people. I feel Arsene, for me, what he did for me at such a young age, bringing me in, giving that sort of that chance for me to show what I could do. And then scoring over 100 goals for Arsenal, for me personally, was a great achievement. And, I can't thank him enough for helping me, achieve that. And Carlo, I don't know if I should call him Carlo. Actually, I don't really call him that. I call him both boss. I call him boss, both of them, because I'm used to calling Arsene boss for 12 years it was. And now I call Carlo boss as well. But yeah, they're very similar characters. Carlo, he's always got time for people. The same with Arsene. He likes, his door's always open. And not just that, he likes to get to know the person away from the football side of things, which I think is really key these days. I feel everyone knows what people are like on the football field, but do they know them up here more than yourself at times? That's what I feel like a good manager, man management skills, and they both got that.
Thanks for joining us this week.
No, you're welcome, guys. No, thanks for having me. It's been great.
For the best soccer content anywhere on the internet, follow Fox Soccer on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube.